A woman often does not fully realize the value of a good man until he is gone. At first, she may assume his love, patience, and loyalty will always be there, that his presence is guaranteed no matter the circumstances. This sense of comfort can blind her to the rare and consistent devotion he offers, making it easy to take for granted what is truly extraordinary. A good man expresses love not only through words, but through actions, through patience, understanding, and quiet support during life's challenges. His presence brings stability, reassurance, and a sense of safety that can be easy to overlook in the rhythm of daily life. Yet, when he leaves, the silence that follows is louder than any argument or declaration ever could be. It is in that stillness that the weight of loss becomes undeniable. In this video, we will explore why women often recognize the value of a good man only after it is too late, and the lessons this painful realization teaches about love, respect, and self-worth. At the beginning of a relationship, it is easy to take a good man's love for granted. His patience, consistency, and unwavering support can feel ordinary simply because they are constant. She may assume that no matter how she acts, his care and presence will always be there. This sense of comfort, while natural, often blinds her to the true value of what she already has. A good man does not need to prove his love with grand gestures or constant words. He shows up when it matters most. He listens without judgment, forgives without resentment, and offers stability when life feels uncertain. These quiet acts of devotion are easy to overlook when familiarity lulls her into thinking they are normal. Yet, this assumption of permanence can become a hidden danger. When love is taken for granted, appreciation fades, and the rare qualities that make a man exceptional go unnoticed. The very patience and kindness that once created a sense of security can eventually be undervalued. Understanding this is essential. The care, loyalty, and respect of a good man are gifts, not guarantees. When they are treated as ordinary, the bond weakens, setting the stage for the painful realization that his presence is far more valuable than she ever imagined, often only after it is gone. At the beginning of a relationship, it is easy to take a good man's love for granted. His patience, consistency, and unwavering support can feel ordinary simply because they are constant. She may assume that no matter how she acts, his care and presence will always be there. This sense of comfort, while natural, often blinds her to the true value of what she already has. A good man does not need to prove his love with grand gestures or constant words. He shows up when it matters most. He listens without judgment, forgives without resentment, and offers stability when life feels uncertain. These quiet acts of devotion are easy to overlook when familiarity lulls her into thinking they are normal. Yet this assumption of permanence can become a hidden danger. When love is taken for granted, appreciation fades, and the rare qualities that make a man exceptional go unnoticed. The very patience and kindness that once created a sense of security can eventually be undervalued. Understanding this is essential. The care, loyalty, and respect of a good man are gifts, not guarantees. When they are treated as ordinary, the bond weakens, setting the stage for the painful realization that his presence is far more valuable than she ever imagined, often only after it is gone. Often, a woman only begins to truly recognize a good man's value when he has already decided to walk away. By then, the moments she once overlooked, the quiet sacrifices, the patient listening, the unwavering support, suddenly take on profound significance. Every gesture she dismissed as ordinary now echoes in her memory with clarity and weight. She starts to replay the countless instances when he remained patient despite being pushed away, forgave when hurt, and chose love when she failed to reciprocate fully. The realization is painful because it comes too late. What she assumed would always be there, the comfort, stability, and care, has vanished, leaving an emptiness that cannot easily be filled. It is in these moments of absence that the depth of his love becomes undeniable. She recalls the nights he stayed by her side, the encouragement he offered when she doubted herself, and the consistent presence he provided when the world felt uncertain. The love that once seemed ordinary now shines as something extraordinary. This delayed recognition is a harsh but transformative experience. It forces reflection, highlighting the difference between taking love for granted and truly appreciating it. The lessons of his departure are clear. Genuine care, loyalty, and patience are rare, and their loss cannot be undone. The void he leaves behind is a constant reminder that some relationships are not measured by words alone, but by the consistent, quiet devotion that builds a foundation of trust, respect, and emotional security. When a good man leaves, the absence he leaves behind is not just physical, it is profound, silent, and all encompassing. It is a quiet that speaks louder than any argument, apology, or declaration ever could. His voice, his laughter, and even his simple presence once brought rhythm, warmth, and reassurance to daily life. Now, the sudden stillness forces her to confront the weight of what she has lost. In this silence, memories grow louder. She recalls the countless moments he checked in, offered support, and protected her without being asked. Every act of patience, every silent gesture of care, and every sacrifice she overlooked becomes impossible to ignore. The quiet leaves no room for excuses or denial. It reflects her choices, highlighting where she failed to appreciate him fully. The silence also magnifies the space he once occupied effortlessly. The reassurance he provided, the comfort of knowing someone was unwaveringly by her side, is now gone. This absence is more than emptiness. It is a mirror that reveals the irreplaceable role he played in her life. It is through this quiet that the true impact of his presence is understood. Love is often felt in subtle ways, and when it disappears, its absence teaches the most enduring lesson. Genuine care, consistency, and loyalty are rare, and once gone, the silence they leave is a reminder of what could have been cherished but was not. When a good man leaves, the loss extends far beyond the end of a relationship. It is not only the absence of love that she feels, but the disappearance of emotional stability, safety, and support that had quietly shaped her daily life. A good man often becomes an anchor, someone who encourages her dreams, offers reassurance in moments of doubt, and provides a sense of security that allows her to thrive. His presence fosters personal growth and self-confidence. He sees her potential even when she doubts herself and celebrates her strengths while gently guiding her through weaknesses. Losing him is like losing a part of the world she depended on, a world where care and loyalty were constants. Without him, she may feel exposed, uncertain, and vulnerable, noticing the small acts she once overlooked. A thoughtful message, a word of encouragement, a gentle check-in after a long day. This absence also affects how she sees herself. A good man often inspires the best version of a woman, helping her feel loved, valued, and capable. Without his presence, she may question her own worth and struggle to see herself through the lens of the love he once provided. What makes the loss even more painful is the rarity of such men. His loyalty, patience, and selfless devotion cannot be replaced easily. She may seek companionship elsewhere, but every new connection often serves as a reminder of what she no longer has. Losing a good man is not just losing a partner. It is losing a sanctuary, a foundation of trust, and the quiet assurance that someone genuinely had her back. At first, when a good man leaves, pride often masks the loss. She may tell herself that she is better off, that freedom feels liberating, or that someone more exciting awaits. In those early moments, it can feel like control has returned to her life. This pride acts as a temporary shield, allowing her to ignore the depth of what has been lost. However, as days pass, memories begin to resurface. She recalls the countless moments he stayed calm when she lashed out, the sacrifices he quietly made for her happiness, and the patience he demonstrated even when he was hurt. Each memory becomes a reminder that what she let go was rare and valuable. Gradually, pride gives way to regret. Unlike fleeting pride, regret is lasting. It exposes the truth about missed opportunities and unappreciated love. It is heavier than heartbreak caused by betrayal because it is self-inflicted. She realizes that she had someone who gave love, loyalty, and support without demanding much in return, yet she failed to reciprocate consistently. This shift from pride to regret is painful, but it is also transformative. It forces reflection, teaching that love should never be taken for granted, that consistent care is rare, and that true devotion deserves acknowledgement and appreciation while it is present. Regret becomes a silent companion, a lasting reminder of the lessons learned too late. Good men are rare. Their patience, loyalty, and unwavering support cannot be easily replaced, and their absence is felt deeply. Many women do not fully appreciate these qualities until they are gone, and when they do, the realization is often accompanied by a sense of profound loss. A good man's value is measured not by grand gestures, but by consistent actions, showing up in times of need, offering guidance without judgment, and providing a quiet but steadfast sense of security. These qualities create a foundation of trust and emotional stability that is difficult to find elsewhere. When he leaves, the absence is noticeable in every interaction. New relationships may feel shallow compared to the depth and understanding he once brought. Gestures that once felt ordinary are now missed deeply, and even simple acts of care that went unnoticed suddenly become poignant reminders of what was lost. This irreplaceability also extends to personal growth. A good man often encourages a woman to become her best self, inspires confidence, and nurtures her dreams. Losing him is not just losing love, it is losing a partner in growth, someone who contributes to her emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. Understanding this truth is crucial. While attraction can be found, loyalty, patience, and genuine care are rare. Once gone, the space a good man occupied in her life leaves a void that cannot easily be filled. This is why losing a man of such quality leaves lasting regret and a deeper appreciation for the rare love that once existed.